Step 17 is setting the baseline. Now that the project schedule is complete, we've gone through step 1 through 16. We've gone all the way from the very beginning of setting up a work breakdown structure, putting tasks in, setting logic, and doing a final review. Now we have to set our baseline. Our schedule is done at this point. And this is not a very difficult task in the software, but it's an important one. When you set a baseline, all it does for you is it establishes a point in time to reference back to. So all we're doing is taking a snapshot of the baseline that we can compare to when we go through the schedule update. I like to think of it as, we take a picture, and then as we move forward, we compare it back, and we take pictures in the future. We compare those pictures to this picture, because we want to say, okay, we plan to do it this way, and then when we execute it, we can see, we can compare it back to what we planned. So the first thing you have to do within the software, and this is really actually very easy, you just have to go to project and you have to put maintain baseline. The first thing you have to do is establish what the baseline name is going to be. So you're going to save a copy of the current project as a new baseline. You click OK, and then you close it. And then to set the baseline, we just simply go assign baseline, and the project baseline is going to be, what we just saved. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. And now we've established the baseline. Nothing really happened. You didn't really see anything. But what did happen is we took a picture. The software took a picture. And now we can compare to in the future. If something changes and we go through the baseline and somebody comes back and says, oh, we need to clear the baseline or set it again, we can simply just go and we can, remove this baseline altogether. And we just hit, delete, and we'll remove the baseline. But be very careful when you do this. Only if a change has to occur that's supposed to be integrated into the baseline. At this point, you've already had multiple different drafts. People have looked at it. We've done final reviews. So it's not, we shouldn't have to go back and clear the baseline, but if necessary, you could do that. So now that we have set the baseline, the schedule is done. The baseline schedule is done. So we're going to be moving into all the background, the reports, and different information to show what we have done. But the baseline at this point is done. The schedule is done. So we can move on to schedule updates and other things within the scheduling software. But first, of course, we have to complete the narrative and do different reports to get approval for the baseline. So that covers step number 17, setting the baseline.